email to Kody and Robyn and Janelle just saying, hey, I think it's time we need to start this conversation.
Drama is exploding in the Brown family. Like never before, Kody has just thrown a shocking divorce letter straight at Robyn. Yes, you heard that right. And if that wasn't enough, Meri is calling Robyn worse than the devil, while Janelle fires back with a fierce response of her own. What led to this total meltdown? Stick around, because we're breaking down every jaw-dropping moment in this sister wife's bombshell in a stunning turn of events. Kody Brown has officially served Robyn Brown with divorce papers. Right to her face, the dramatic confrontation reportedly happened during a heated family gathering, leaving fans and family members reeling from the fallout. Sources close to the family say Robyn was blindsided by the move, despite months of speculation that cracks were forming in their once close relationship. The incident marks the ultimate breakdown of Kody's spiritual marriage to Robyn, which many believed he would never end, especially after his high-profile splits from Meri, Janelle, and Christine. But the drama didn't stop there. Meri Brown, Kody's first wife, didn't hold back her feelings. In a scathing remark caught on camera, she reportedly said, "The devil is better than Robyn." Her words stunned even the most seasoned Sister Wives fans, many of whom have watched Meri struggle for years to find her voice amid the family chaos. And just when viewers thought things couldn't get any more explosive, Janelle Brown stepped in a rare moment of confrontation. She clapped back at both Kody and Robyn, defending Meri and calling out what she described as years of manipulation and favoritism. Fans have flooded social media with reactions, many expressing shock and others showing support. For Meri and Janelle's bold stance has Robyn's reign as Kody's favorite wife finally come to an end as the Brown family faces this emotional reckoning. One thing is clear, Sister Wives is far from over, and the truth behind this divorce drama is just beginning to unfold. Sister Wives Season 19 is in full swing, but there are signs that the unscripted series won't be back for another season. The show, which premiered in 2010, offers an inside look into the lives of a polygamist family, the Browns family patriarch. Kody Brown had 4 wives and 18 children. The Browns are members of the Apostolic United Brethren, a fundamentalist Mormon sect aiming to normalize polygamy and challenge societal prejudices by sharing their story. Kody, who was legally married to one woman and in spiritual unions with the others, had to navigate intricate emotional and logistical dynamics. The appeal of the show lies in its blend of domestic normalcy and the unique challenges of polygamy chronicles. Everyday moments like parenting and household management alongside tensions such as jealousy, unequal attention, and financial strain. By the time Sister Wives Season 19 hit the airwaves in 2024, 3 of Kody's wives had left him. This shift has transformed the show's narrative to center around fractured family relationships. Recent seasons highlight Kody's estrangement from some of his children and the emotional toll of the family's disintegration, a read-in for signs that the show has reached its conclusion. Meri finally let go of Kody. Meri chose to live in a plural marriage. For religious reasons, she and Kody, who've one child, struggled to make their marriage work from day one. Kody had been open about not being attracted to Meri, and the two had stopped living as husband and wife many years ago, despite Kody's neglect and casual cruelty. Meri stuck around, willing to accept his scraps of all his wives. Kody neglected Meri the most, despite that she never faltered in her support of him, deeply committed to the religious principle of plural marriage. She was even the one who introduced Kody to Robyn Brown, his 4th wife, and encouraged him to court her. Even after Kody told Meri they'd never have a real marriage, she tried to make it work. Meri finally gave up on saving the marriage during Sister Wives Season 19. Now that Meri has moved on, there's one less reason for the show to return. Kody and Robyn will be monogamous. During a recent episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Kody and Robyn reflect on their feelings about polygamy when Robyn asked Kody if he missed being part of a polygamous family. He answered, thoughtfully, "I don't want to be flippant with my answer because we were devoted to this, but I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore." Kody said later he told the cameras, "I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, the wonder about trust. I'm not in that space." After years of neglect, Christine finally pulled the plug on her marriage to Kody in 2021. Kody did say that he didn't regret everything about being in a plural family. The Sister Wives Season 19 star said he saw his children as a blessing. Though Kody was close to his children while they were growing up, he barely speaks to many of his older children. These days, after Kody married Robyn, some of his older children felt neglected by their father, and came to resent him. Christine found her place in the world. Christine was always Kody's most jealous wife, the sister wife, season 19 star Waysaw, sensitive romantic who wanted to be close to her husband. Though Christine grew up in a polygamous family herself, she didn't like being a third wife, got even harder after Kody married Robyn, who he seemed to openly prefer after years of neglect. Christine finally pulled the plug on her marriage to Kody in 2021. Kody's second wife, Janelle Brownin, first wife Meri Brown soon followed suit and left him as well there. Simply aren't any more polygamists for the show. To focus on leaving Kody was a big gamble for Christine. Soon after leaving, the universe rewarded her bravery.
I was married to Kody. I remember in Vegas wanting so bad to have something like this. But I think that there was just so many things happening with the kids all the time. That's really where my focus was.
Sister wives. Season 19 star soon met David Woolley, and they got married in October 2023. Christine and David's marriage is strictly monogamous, and Christine finally has the life and marriage she always wanted. She and her husband ride motorcycles, get matching tattoos, and renovate Arabs together. Now that she's finished with polygamy, there's no reason for her to keep making a show about being in a plural family. Janelle is finally building the life she always wanted. Unlike Kody's other wives, Janelle liked polygamy. She liked that Kody wasn't around every night. She enjoyed the freedom and independence afforded to her by the lifestyle. What Janelle couldn't stomach was Kody's neglect of their children. Janelle and Kody had 6 children together: Logan, Maddie, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah Brown. While the kids were growing up, they were close to their father, but that changed as they got older. Kody turned his focus more on his younger children, including the children he had with Robyn. This led to a lot of resentment within the family. Now that Janelle is on the path to her dream life, she may decide her time on. The show is over with her marriage to Kody over. Janelle had to take a hard look at her life and set out a new path for herself with her love of gardening. Janelle had decided to pursue a new life as a flower farmer. The Sister Wives season 19 star decided to start a flower business. Janelle bought land in North Carolina to be near her daughter Maddie Brush, her husband Kayla Brush, and their 3 children. Now that Janelle is on the path to her dream life, she may decide her time on the show is over. The Browns have experienced too much tragedy in March 2024. The Brown family and Sister Wives universe were turned upside down by the tragic death of 25-year-old Garrison. Garrison was Kody's son with Janelle's son, and the young man had been struggling with mental health issues since losing Garrison. The Brown Shaves struggled to process the enormous loss. It's understandable that they'd associate the show with their grief. They may want to escape from painful memories linked to losing Garrison. None of the Brown children chose polygamy. Many of Kody's children are married or in long-term relationships, but not a single one of them has chosen polygamy during Sister Wives season 19. Robyn's daughter, 22-year-old Aurora Brown, joined a church and asked Kody to help baptize her after the baptism. The family went to dinner to celebrate. In a confessional, Robyn confessed that she was disappointed that none of their children had joined their church. "I do feel like we failed," Robyn says during her confessional. None of Kody's ex-wives seem to have any intention of pursuing plural marriage, and neither do any of Kody's children. The bottom line is that Sister Wives was intended to be a show about a polygamous family, but there are no more polygamists on the show. Kody and Robyn are in a monogamous relationship with no plans to add more wives. None of Kody's ex-wives seem to have any intention of pursuing plural marriage, and neither do any of Kody's children. Though it's been interesting to watch the dissolution of a polygamous family during the last few seasons, the unscripted series may have reached its natural conclusion. Sister Wives stars Kody Brown and Janelle Brown are no longer married, but after the death of their son Garrison, they have been united in their grief. Janelle and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown. Kody wrote in a joint Instagram statement with Janelle in March 2024, "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. Our loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory." The former couple's statement came shortly after Us Weekly confirmed Garrison died by suicide at the age of 25. Since Garrison's passing, Janelle has been vocal on social media about her ups and downs with grief. Kody, meanwhile, expressed his heartbreak on several episodes of Sister Wives season 19, of which documented the family's initial reactions and eventual burying of Garrison. Scroll down to see what Janelle and Kody have said about Garrison's death. If you or someone you know is struggling or in crisis, help is available. Call or text 988 or chat at 988 Life. Org, coming out of the fog. It's been hard to get my brain to work properly again. Janelle explained via Instagram in March 2024, sharing photos from Garrison's celebration of life. I am so grateful for the outpouring of love and support I've received these last 3 weeks. The support has been overwhelming. I am honored. Heavenly, birthday, happy birthday, sweetheart. Janelle captioned an Instagram post in April 2024 on what would have been her son's 26th birthday. We are missing you terribly today. It's hard to believe you aren't here anymore. She shared, we talked a lot about you today and even went to Texas Roadhouse for dinner. I still feel you nearby sometimes, and I'm grateful we will see each other again when my journey is completed. Mother's Day memories. Janelle revealed in May 2024 that she felt the grief so close to the surface while celebrating her first Mother's Day without Garrison. It was especially poignant when I made this simple pie, she wrote via social media, our strawberry picking excursion, combined with the fact that I randomly found rhubarb at the local farmer's market, made it feel like this pie was destined. Janelle continued, maybe no one loved it more than Garrison, and that made this pie a little bittersweet. I love you, honey, and miss you every day. Getting through it every day is a day, Janelle exclusively told us at the US Weekly Plus Pluto TV Reality Stars of the Year party at the Dream Hotel in October 2024. You just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time, she explained. Just think. You do what you can to support mental health, especially men's mental health, and we just continue to try to honor him and remember him 1 year. Janelle mourned her son in March 2025 on the anniversary of his death, revealing via Instagram, I stay busy, but in every quiet moment you are first and foremost in my thoughts. It's been a year. Baby, we miss you so much. I miss you so much. Gone too soon.
So we don't hear from Kody, and we go through these long periods of time, and it really makes you think, what's going on? It doesn't make you have a lot of trust that things are going to go fairly.
Sister Wives documented the family's reaction to Garrison's death during a May 2025 episode, including Kody's response to the news. Grief comes in waves. It just wasn't supposed to be this way. You know what I'm saying? Kody said during the May 4th episode, it's just heartbreaking. He confessed, I didn't get a chance to really just make things right. Just not being able to say goodbye after butting heads with Garrison prior to his death over his CO19 rules. Kody confessed, it's like I've got to do something different because I could have had more time with him, and I thought there would be more time. Everybody thinks they got more time. Kody broke down to wife Robyn Brown, asking, how am I going to do this? How do I do the rest of my life with every holiday and every birthday? Last conversation during the same May 2025 Sister Wives episode. Janelle recalled the hours before Garrison died. She remembered texting and talking with him throughout the day, and when he stopped around 8:12 p.m., Janelle asked his brothers to check in on him, and then she went to bed. She woke up to a call from her son, Gabriel Brown, telling her that Garrison was dead. I don't know what happened that night he did that, because he's had other nights like this where he would drink and then pass out, and he would go kind of radio silent, but he'd be back in the morning, Janelle explained. I don't know what happened this time. Janelle later told her sister Carrie that Garrison had anxiety and depression, and then he started drinking as a way to sort of soothe that during the coronavirus pandemic, and then just became the animal he couldn't get a hold of. We did everything we could, and I know that, she concluded, brotherly love. Janelle recalled during a May 2025 episode of Sister Wives that Garrison was very much involved with the young kids. She fondly remembered him being very mindful of Kody and Christine Brown's youngest daughter. Truly, Robyn would comment that he would come over every day to see Sol and Ari. Janelle explained in the May 11th episode, referring to Kody and his fourth wife's 2 children, Solomon and Ariella. Janelle gushed, he was always very much about his younger siblings overcome by anxiety. During the same May 2025 TLC episode, Kody detailed his desire to take Garrison's ashes and bury them in his ancestral state of Wyoming as a sort of pilgrimage, sometimes out of the blue. Out of the blue. It'll overcome me, almost like some kind of anxiety attack, Kody said of the process. Just a deep, overwhelming feeling that I'll never see him again. There's so much left unsaid, so much left undone. He noted that in order to mourn, he planned to bury Garrison next to his grandma and his grandpa, and just kind of finish the circle. Kody tired up, saying, I was the first one that held him. This is my son. I rocked him to sleep. This is part of my mourning process, digging the grave. I talked to the sexton of the cemetery, and he's the one that would normally dig the graves, Kody explained in a separate May 2025 episode of Sister Wives, and I just asked him permission if I could digit. It means something to me. I don't know. Why Kody proceeded to dig Garrison's grave in an old West Country cemetery in Wyoming, calling it one of the most important things I've ever done here. Field. It's the last ode to my boy. This is my duty, my job. Sister Wives star Kody Brown made a devastating confession after his son Garrison Brown's death in the latest episode of the TLC series on Sunday, May 4th. Sister Wives finally addressed the death of Kody, and Janelle Brown's son Garrison died by suicide. At age 25, in March 2024 AT, his Flagstaff, Arizona home in the years leading up to Garrison's sudden death, a rift formed between him and his father. For several reasons, Kody reflected on these hurdles in their relationship in the wake of Garrison's tragic passing. It wasn't supposed to be this way. You know what I'm saying? An emotional Kody told his wife Robyn in the May 4th episode, "It's just heartbreaking. And Robyn, I didn't get a chance to really just make things right, just not being able to say goodbye. I just don't know what to do with his death, because it's like I've got to do something different because I could have had more time with him, and I thought there would be more time later in the episode." Kody spoke about his grief in the wake of Garrison's death. So many people have told me, don't get caught in the what if train. I'm like, I'm going to, because that's part of the process for me. He explained, I'm going to what if to death. What if I'd called him? What if I'd have been in touch more? What if we'd have gone and done more? The bereaved father added that it makes me feel connected to him to do the what ifs. As Kody further discussed his late son with Robyn, he wondered aloud, how am I going to do this? How do I do the rest of my life with every holiday and every birthday? He then made a heart-wrenching confession, telling his wife, all of the frustration I had over the stuff with COVID and everything like that, all of a sudden that's just like, it was sound important. I'm just sad about what would have been. Kody Brown is done apologizing for his relationship with his wife Robyn Brown in People's exclusive first look at the Sister Wives one-on-one special. The Brown family patriarch grows heated as he answers host Sakanya Krishnan's questions about showing favoritism to Robyn during their plural marriage. Try that, Kody replies, when Sakana points out that the tenet of polygamy is to love everybody equally. Your relationship with all your children is different. Your relationship with all your friends is different. There are ones that do different things, that have different fulfillments and stuff like that. You find higher love, and then everybody just slaps you down for it. He continues, I'll tell you what, there's a divine aspect about my relationship with Robyn, and we have been slapped for it. I love this woman and I want peace in this relationship, but I'm to the point.
As well as her sister wives, Janelle Brown and Meri Brown.
I got alienated from my children when the divorces happened. I have an assumption
where I'm walking around flipping two birds because I am so sick and tired of being guilt for loving Robyn. He admits Kody's marriages to Meri, Janelle, and Christine fell apart within a span of 14 months. Christine was the first to announce her separation. In November 2021, then in December 2022, Janelle confirmed she was leaving Kody and their plural marriage, with Meri following closely behind in January 2023. Over the course of their plural marriage, Kody's seeming favoritism towards Robyn, his now sole remaining wife, became a problem for the three remaining women. In a conversation with People in August 2023, Meri opened up about how jealousy affected their marriage. Anytime that you expand your family, there's going to be a shift. You've got just the logistical things, but then you've also got the emotional things, she explained, admitting that she didn't have the proper tools to deal with some of her emotions at the time. Growing up in the fundamentalist Mormon faith, Meri said that her religion taught her that jealousy was something you needed to hide and push to the side to be a good person. Now I understand that jealousy is okay. It actually can be used as a guide, and before it was like, oh, it's wrong, I'm a bad person. She continued, adding of Kody, I'm human, I'm gonna get jealous, he's human, he is going to not know how to deal with a woman's jealousy. I remember Kody would ask me, if you're okay with them coming in the family, why are you jealous? Why are you having a hard time? Meri recalled at the time, well, 1, I'm human. 2, I didn't understand that it's okay to be jealous. I thought I was a bad person for having those emotions after going their separate ways in 2022. Sister Wives stars Kody and Janelle Brown never expected to be brought back together, but life had other plans. In March 2024, their 25-year-old son, Robert Garrison Brown, tragically died by suicide, and the loss shook them to the core in the light of such a heartbreak. Kody and Janelle have put their divorce aside and come together not as husband and wife, but as parents leaning on each other through grief. Kody and Janelle Brown set aside divorce drama after son's death. no matter how bitter the relationship was, tragedy doesn't discriminate. When Kody Brown and his ex-wife Janelle Brown lost their 25-year-old son Garrison in March 2024, everything else, old arguments, years of separation, and reality, TV history suddenly faded. They faced the hardest thing any parent can imagine, even thought they're no longer a couple. This tragedy pulled them back together in a way nothing else could. In a joint statement the two shared last year on Instagram, Janelle and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown. He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. Our loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory. The grief hit them both hard after the death. Both Kody and Janelle Brown have openly faced their grief. Janelle shared her feelings and memories on social media, including honoring Garrison's birthday by visiting his favorite restaurant and making his favorite pie. She also spoke about the difficulty of her first Mother's Day without him. Meanwhile, Kody expressed deep regret over missed chances to reconnect with Garrison and has been shown dealing with his grief on Sister Wives. The family decided to cremate Garrison and later bury his ashes in Wyoming, a place full of family memories and special to Garrison. Despite their divorce, Kody and Janelle have come together to support each other through this loss, what led to Kody and Janelle Brown's divorce. Kody and Janelle Brown's divorce ended a long chapter. In their lives, they were married for more than 20 years and have 6 children together. Over time, their relationship faced many challenges, which eventually led to their split. Fans have seen some of these struggles on the show Sister Wives, where tensions between them grew. Janelle decided to divorce Kody. For several reasons, she felt that Kody's relationship with her children had gotten bitter over the years, and he didn't make fixing it a priority, which caused her a lot of pain over time. There was a growing distance between them and a lack of clear communication, leaving Janelle feeling misunderstood and unsupported. Ultimately, she chose to focus on her own well-being and the needs of her children, which led her to end the marriage. Another big issue was how to divide the family's money and property. Janelle felt she wasn't being treated fairly after all the years she'd helped build the family and its finances. She believed that since she and the other wives contributed a lot, they deserved a fair share. Now that the marriage was ending, this caused tension not only between Janelle and Kody, but also with the other wives. Kody saw things differently. He explained that all the money was shared among the whole family, with everyone making sacrifices. He said, Robyn's money helped pay off family debts, so it wouldn't be fair to take from her assets now that Janelle and some others were leaving. After trying for years to keep their marriage strong, Kody and Janelle decided to separate. The Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 26. Release date and time are right around the corner, and viewers want to know the streaming details in the previous episodes. Janelle witnesses an honorary sign in the loving memory of her son Garrison at Flagstaff Humane Society. Kody and Brown visit Wyoming for the funeral there. The other Browns also join them to pay their last respects. Next, the family all assembles to see Garrison for the last time and bury him at the plot near his grandparents. Moreover, Kody takes the responsibility of digging the grave. Here's the upcoming episode's release information. When is the Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 26, release date and time? The episode's release date is May 25th, 2025, and its release time is 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Check out its release times in the US below. Where to watch Sister Wife Season 19, Episode 26. You can watch Sister Wife Season 19, Episode 26 via TLC. And then Maxi is a cable and satellite television network that offers a wide range of reality programming such as 1000 LB Sisters, Say Yes to the Dress, and others. On the other hand, Max, which is soon to be named HBO Max, is a popular streaming service that brings you exclusive movies and shows. What is Sister Wives about? Sister Wives is a reality show that centers around Kody Brown, his 4 wives, and their several children. This huge family deals with every challenge that life throws at them, with unity and love. The official synopsis for Sister Wives is as follows. Husband. Kody Brown, along with his 4 wives and their combined 18 children, attempts to navigate life as a normal family in a society that shuns their lifestyle.